Lesson 1.12, Grouping Symbols. In today's lesson, in what order must operations be evaluated to find a solution when there are parentheses within parentheses? So again, today we're going to use our order of operations to assist us when it comes to evaluating, finding the value, or solving a numerical expression. Let's go ahead and get started. Write the expression using parentheses and brackets. So we've already talked about parentheses, which look like this. Any numbers that are inside parentheses we know get grouped together. Today we're going to be adding to that, and we're going to be adding what is called brackets. Brackets look like this, and they go around the parentheses. They usually have multiple operations, and you have to solve them just like you would with the parentheses. So let's use that example that they have given us. I'm going to rewrite the problem. So I have a bracket, parentheses, another set of parentheses, and another bracket. When I'm using order of operations, again, we have please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. And so parentheses comes first. So I'm going to go ahead and solve the parentheses that are inside the bracket. So 6 minus 4 equals 2, and 7 minus 3 equals 4. I'm going to bring down my brackets and write the rest of the equation. I'm now going to solve what's inside the brackets because I'm treating them like parentheses. 2 plus 4 equals 6, and then I'm going to bring down the rest of my equation. Finally, I've gotten to one operation. 4 times 6 equals 24, and my answer would be 24. Let's take a look at another one. In this particular problem, you may notice that there are some squiggly lines outside of a bracket, and we call these squiggly lines braces. And so they would be like this. They go around a bracket, and remember inside brackets are parentheses. Again, when we're doing order of operations, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. All of these would be considered a type of parentheses. And I start working from the middle, making my way out of all of those parentheses. So let's look at this problem and solve it. I'm going to rewrite the problem so it's larger. As you can see, there are many steps to this particular numerical expression. So it's very important that I keep everything together. So we're going to go ahead and start with my parentheses. So I have parentheses right here. 5 minus 2 equals 3. All right. And then I'm going to recopy this particular part. All right. Plus, I have another set of parentheses here. 2 plus 4 equals 6. Again, I'm bringing down all of the symbols I have not used yet. All right, now I'm going to go to the next one, which would be my brackets. So solving the brackets, bringing down all of the symbols I have not used yet. This would be a 12. All right, so now I'm left with the braces. 9 plus 12 equals 21. Bring down my other operations. So 4 times 21. If you're unsure, you would go off to the side, and that would be 84. And so my answer is 84. So again, you can see how important it is that we keep our work organized and we pay attention to our symbols and bring everything down as we go. It's a process of elimination is one way to think of it. All right, so let's do one more together. Again, in this problem, I'm going to rewrite it. I do not see braces, but I do see my brackets. And so I start with my parentheses. All right. Keeping my brackets, and then 12 plus. Going down, solving brackets next. I have 16, bring down the rest. 12 plus 16 equals 28, and so my answer is 28. What you're going to do is go to your notes from yesterday's lesson. So you already have all of this copied down, and we're going to add something to this. And you're going to want to get a different color pen, something for these notes to stand out. So I'm going to go ahead and get green. Next to parentheses, we already have parentheses written here, right? You see how we have that? We want to also include our brackets and our braces. All of these are considered parentheses. And remember, you work from inside out. So parentheses, then brackets, then braces. Once you've added this to your notes, you can continue to hit play. You're going to copy down your test prep question, which expression has a value of 4. Remember, the word value means you have to solve. So what answer choice, A, B, C, or D, will give me the answer of 4 when I use the order of operations? Once you have shown your work and selected your answer, you may continue to hit play. Finally, you're going to copy down our essential question: in what order must operations be evaluated to find a solution when there are parentheses within parentheses? Remember, this response should be written in complete sentences in a paragraph form, and it should summarize the lesson that we have discussed. So, for example, I should see how parentheses are included, brackets we discussed, and we also discussed braces. You need to use these 3 vocabulary words and explain how they are used when solving with the order of operations. I look forward to discussing this with you in class.